The last thing he said when I was there was, "Grandson, I have seen the evolution of the telephone and the TV." He said, "The only thing I haven't seen is a black president." And he saw that before he died. So,
Hmm, damn. Man, whew, we might have to revisit that statement because we've been talking about
that's
doing
crazy.
some type of script for something for a while, so we might have to revisit that.
That's that statement alone. When he said that, I was just like, wow.
But man, that's crazy. Like, all right, we gonna table that because we ain't trying to put the whole world on or nothing. Anyway, uh,
So on to this next thing, right? So I heard you say something about starting a podcast.
oh yes. So my sister and I, we've been developing it for a while. Actually, is really in this act. I'm actually very glad that you invited me on because it's really me being uh skittish about letting the world get to know my personality, and that's something that I've never done in the whole time I've been producing content on social media. Is always just taking pictures, putting out videos, what I'm not in 99% of, so it's like, you know, just getting used to the idea of, okay, if I say something people don't like, I'm gonna hear about it, but it is what it is, because that's it. So that has been the hold up in the sense of the time frame that I wanted to put it out, but it's coming very, very soon, like this month. So I finally
Shit, cunt, fuck, bitch ass. So what? So what? And what we're doing is we're not purposely getting on here saying anything derogative, defamatory, or negative to anyone, any particular group of people. This podcast, your podcast, my podcast, the other millions of podcasts are actually dedicated to topics that people feel comfortable talking about. We are in no way on here saying anything that can be taken out of context. And if it is taken out of context, we as grown men who are intellectuals and can speak for ourselves can deal with the consequences and speak for ourselves in a proper manner and apologize if an apology needs to be made.
right.
Um, I have a lot of views on a lot of things. One of the things I don't agree with, and you probably don't agree with, is religion. All right.
Mm,
So that doesn't mean that uh, we hate people that do believe in religions. We just are against the oppression and suppression that a religion can give people, being led or misled into thinking that certain things or entities are going to help you when all you really need is yourself and a group of people that are down the ride with you.
I
Um,
mean, religions are can have it's so many positive elements within them.
correct. Correct.
Like I've gone to church since I've been in LA various times, knowing that I'm not necessarily gonna be a devout Christian or anything like that, but the message in the sermons are still valuable to me, even though I may not believe with 100% of what they're saying. So I allow myself the space to listen with, but still being like, that's cool. That part is like, yeah, I agree with that. But this part here, and not so much, and that's fine. It's
Yeah.
totally fine. But the fellowship and the brotherhoods, that part is a positive element of it. It's just
It's a
like you
very
said,
big positive. Very big.
right. But some of the most positive things that you've done, churches were involved with the structures of certain things that you've done in the past.
Facts.
So
Facts.
you couldn't even, that gave you a platform to do the stuff, so it's so many positives within it. However, as you also were saying, it could lead people down the wrong paths. It can be used to push agendas that aren't positive and all these other things too. So, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. You just have to, go for what, basically your beliefs just have to align with you just being a good person, you know, at the end of the day.
That's it. That's all. I think that, and I think that's the other thing about it as far as, excuse me, as far as you getting comfortable with doing this, this is easy. Once you turn it on, it's just you having a conversation with whoever you choose to have on as a guest, man.
Cause he threw me off.